The world's most valuable fabric comes from a tiny insect. In China, millions of silkworms are raised in a specially controlled environment on giant silk farms. These insects, which feed on mulberry leaves to produce the highest quality silk, weave their own golden cocoon webs. But the really fascinating part begins in the factories. Automatic spinning machines quickly unravel these tiny cocoons and turn them into pure silk fibers. These fibers, which are wound with millimeter precision, are processed down to the finest detail before being sent to weaving giants. The result? A soft, shiny, and luxurious fortune. The world's most valuable fabric comes from a tiny insect. In China, millions of silkworms are raised in a specially controlled environment on giant silk farms. These insects, which feed on mulberry leaves to produce the highest quality silk, weave their own golden cocoon webs. But the really fascinating part begins in the factories. Automatic spinning machines quickly unravel these tiny cocoons and turn them into pure silk fibers. These fibers, which are wound with millimeter precision, are processed down to the finest detail before being sent to weaving giants. The result? A soft, shiny, and luxurious fortune. Locusts are no longer just raised in fields, but in huge production farms. China is investing millions in locust farming to produce high-protein food. Thousands of locusts are rapidly raised with special nutrients in huge, enclosed areas. And when they reach full maturity, mass harvesting machines are put into operation. The locusts are prepared for the food industry with automatic sorting and drying systems. There are no cows or chickens on these farms. Millions of scorpions are raised in special breeding chambers. China is the world leader in scorpion venom production for medical research and the pharmaceutical industry. Raised in controlled environments, these deadly creatures are optimized to produce the most potent venom with special feeding programs. Automatic venom milking machines that work with incredible precision collect micrograms of venom from scorpions and send them to pharmaceutical laboratories. Here is the crazy truth. 1 liter of scorpion venom is sold for millions of dollars. Deer brought from special farms are taken to the production line with automatic transport systems. Here, thanks to the precision cutting machines, the meat is separated in the most efficient way and every gram is processed as a valuable product. Deer meat is separated from the bones and cut into ultra-fast pieces. Then it takes its final form in special drying and packaging units. Within minutes, tons of meat are ready for shipment to restaurants and gourmet markets. In these farms, thousands of frogs are raised in special ponds under controlled conditions. These frogs, specially fed for gourmet restaurants and the high-protein food market, reach maturity quickly by providing the best growth conditions. But the real action begins in the harvest and processing facilities. Automatic catching systems quickly collect the frogs and direct them to the sorting and slaughtering units. In these farms, millions of snails are raised in specially controlled areas. Produced for luxury restaurants and the cosmetics sector, these creatures are raised rapidly with special feeding programs. Automatic collection systems quickly separate thousands of snails and direct them to cleaning and cooking units. Here, everything starts in huge water tanks where nature is kept under control. Eels are intensively raised in special pond systems. With constantly flowing clean water, optimum temperature, and high nutritional value feeds, these fish reach their fastest growth level. These giant production facilities are much more than just an ordinary fish farm. Specially bred million-dollar sturgeons are raised for years to produce the highest quality caviar. After years of waiting, the most precious black gold is finally ready to be harvested. These giant birds are not only notable for their fast running, but also for their incredible efficiency in meat production. Specially bred ostriches are raised in large farm areas with a diet similar to their natural habitat. Special diet programs are applied to increase meat quality, and when they reach a certain weight, the harvesting phase begins. In these huge farms, crocodiles are no longer just in the wild, but are now the center of commercial production. Raised in controlled pond systems, these predators are rapidly raised with special diet programs. But these farms don't just aim for meat. Crocodile skin is also indispensable for the luxury bag and shoe industry. Kangaroo farms operate with a system that is very different from an ordinary animal production area. These animals are not kept in traditional breeding farms. Instead, they are raised in natural environments in controlled areas. Farmers use population control and sustainable hunting methods to bring these animals into the meat industry. Seahorses are not thought of as ordinary farm animals, but the incredible demand in the pharmaceutical and traditional medicine sector has made these little creatures part of controlled production systems. It all starts in specially established closed-sea farms. Thousands of seahorses are meticulously raised in saltwater tanks. These delicate creatures are fed with special micronutrients and are carefully collected when they reach their maximum size. Shark farms have created a huge system for the production of meat, fins and oil by raising these giant predators in controlled environments. The baby sharks brought from the oceans are raised in large indoor pools and fed specially. Even their natural hunting instincts are calculated and programmed in these production facilities.